All right. Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. February the 5th. What's going on, guys? Got a little sun coming in the window. Make sure we're on all the channels respectively. Respectfully. See what's happening. We did our peak call last night. We had Morgan Smith from Smith and Company on, and he's a job tread expert. So some of the guys that were using job tread software for construction management were able to fire some questions at him. And he's a guy that I met out in Dallas, Texas at the Job Tread Connect user conference. So North Star Bailey has joined. Good to see you. Touring Man, how are you? Good to see you guys on the Instagram. And let's see what we have going over right here on Facebook. See who's jumping on. Hey guys, if you've missed some of these and you ever want to go back, if you're super bored and you want to go back see what's happening, they're all on YouTube too. So I'll post the good morning, sir. I'll post the link to the YouTube channel as well. So and I've been doing the YouTube thing for, I don't know, 11 or so years, and I'm almost at 100,000 views, which that's actually not too shabby. So for whatever that's worth, you don't get a prize or anything, but kind of cool. So Dave Brackett's driving into work this morning. Good morning, Matthew Tolman and Danielle. How are you? Good to see you. Yes. Yeah, we've got some other people lurking in the shadows, I'm sure. So it's kind of creepy. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Dave Howard is watching. My man. So today I wanted to go back to talk some more about winning. Tim Grover's book, Winning, has been the basis for some of my talks. I'm always rubbing my hands together. It's not even cold down here. First of all, time out. I want to say happy birthday to the love of my life, Wendy Lee. And we'll be getting married on August 16th of this year. So happy 29th birthday, my love. And I couldn't be more grateful to have you in my life. And I know struggling back from hip surgery is not fun. And you're doing it like a champ. And you got a whole bunch of people behind you. We want you to get well so we can hike and go do the things that we love. So happy birthday. I know it's a busy day. You got, one of those midweek birthday things. So brighter days ahead. And but today I want to say happy birthday to Wendy, the light of my life, love of my life, and the ninja behind some of this stuff getting posted, and some of you guys that I work with on on a one-on-one basis, all the Zoom calls, the Zoom links, all the back-end stuff. She's out there hammering through it. So, yeah. Well, thanks, Matthew. I appreciate it. Good morning, Dave Howard. I feel like today's going to be a good one. I'm feeling it. I got the big Bertha coffee cup going. It gets a little, gets empty quick, but 76 on the sleep score. Not too shabby, coming off an 84. I'm getting to be dangerous. Doing all right. The dog, I think, sat on my head midway through the night, woke me up. He's a treat. So today, everybody say happy birthday to Wendy. she's in the middle of it, struggling through that rehab where she just wants to go and do something, and you're still tied to the couch and the walker and all that shit. Trying to stay positive, because it is positive, and it's something we need to be grateful for, being able to get a new hip, be able to move. So Wendy, flash forward to this summer when we're going to be standing on top of Katahdin. We're going to make it count. All right. So get through the day. We got you. Today I want to talk about trusting your gut. Tim Grover talks about that in one of his chapters in his book, Winning. And I just wanted to go over that with you guys today. Maybe throw something at you. Maybe think a little bit more about how you trust your gut and how you make your decisions. Okay. Over the last few days, we've talked about being relentless, the never-ending nature of winning and the sacrifice that it requires, right? Oh, there's right. God, 4 minutes, 52 seconds. I said my first right. Today we're shifting gears, though. We're going to talk about one of the most critical aspects of success, and that's trusting your gut. Hi, Mom. In high-pressure situations, your instincts are often your greatest asset, right? Trust your gut. You've heard people say that. Trust your gut. But how do you develop that confidence to do so? Because you might be completely wrong. My mom's on here, and she used to say, "Hey, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you?" Probably not, right? So Tim says your instincts are earned. They come from your preparation, your experience, and your willingness to act without hesitation. So trusting your gut is making that decision and go, right? Sometimes I've said, well, let's make a decision. Even if it's a wrong one, then we'll at least have something to fix. And we're moving in a positive direction. We're on the attack. Overthinking kills momentum. In the heat of the moment, there's no time to analyze every option. Winners act decisively because they've trained themselves to trust their gut. They've done the preparation. So let's dive into how you can grab a little bit of that instinct yourselves. I try to do that, try to make a fairly quick decision. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not so good. Jamie Moeller, good morning. And to my point there, trusting your gut doesn't mean acting recklessly or without any thought at all. It's about relying on your intuition. There's a word. Remember that one. Your ability to process information quickly based on experience and preparation. Okay, so yeah, we're trusting our gut. Okay, but we're not just going willy-nilly, just throwing something at the wall, seeing if it sticks, right? Think about that basketball player that takes that winning shot. They don't have time to think. Give me the ball. They act instinctively, but it's not the person that hasn't made the hours of practice and preparation. It's the guy that knows he can make it or has the highest probability on the team. So how do we cultivate those instincts, those reliable instincts? You can't trust your gut if you haven't put in the work. It's that simple. Preparation is what makes instincts reliable. The more you practice, the sharper your intuition becomes. Imagine that. Right? You guys that are on here that are contractors, you ought to be able to go into your average kitchen and say within a few $1,000 how much it's going to cost without analyzing it, well, I need to retreat to my office. I need to spend a week and a half crunching numbers. I got to reach out to all my subs. No, you ought to be able to say that's X, 50 grand, 75 grand, 35 grand, whatever it is, within a range. You've done it. Trust your gut. And you can vanguard that and say, hey, I feel like it's between here and here if these things present. Okay? And then learn from experience. You guys that are doing it all the time, every decision you make, whether it's right or wrong, adds to that bank of experience. Winners reflect on their choices to learn and improve, which sharpens their instincts over time. They're always taking it in. Well, that didn't work last time. That didn't work last time. That investment was shitty. I thought it was good. I shouldn't have bought that fixer-upper. I didn't make the money on it I thought I would have. And you learn, right? Right. There's 2 rights. 3 rights. Happy birthday to Wendy. If you're just jumping on, Wendy's 29th birthday today. Well, 30 maybe. So, and we don't want to overthink, right? Overthinking is the enemy of action. Winners know that hesitation creates doubt. Doubt creates failure. Trust in your gut allows you to move forward without getting stuck in that, what Dave just said, paralysis by analysis. Tim Grover says, if you're thinking, it's already too late. Just like when we raced a lot, Dave, if you got hungry in an Ironman, it's probably already too late. You should have already fed yourself. So speaking of trust in your gut. So if you're thinking, you're already too late. When instincts fail, think about it. Even the best instincts won't lead to perfect outcomes. You're not always going to be right. And here's the thing. You can recover from a wrong decision faster than you can recover from no decision at all. Oh, I like that one. Guys, if you like that stuff, it's in this book. It's Winning by Tim Grover. You can recover from a wrong decision faster than you can recover from no decision at all. I love that. Think about that piece of property you thought you ought to buy, right? Maybe a fixer-upper or a piece of land or whatever, and you didn't. You drove by 72 days in a row, and somebody else bought it. Next thing you know, there's a house going up there, and then there's a for sale sign. You're like, damn, somebody did it. Somebody did what I was thinking about doing. Make the decision, guys. Trust your gut. Trust your gut under pressure. Pressure can cloud judgment, right? But it can also heighten your focus if you're prepared. Winners trust their gut under pressure because they've trained for the moment. They've already done the work. You might think, wow, Michael Jordan's just super talented. No, he's done the work. He did the work. He made himself the GOAT. He didn't just magically become the GOAT. Okay, so think about a time when you've trusted your gut. Think about that for a minute. What happened? Was it the right call? Did you learn something? Did you get some experience? Share it in the comments. When have you trusted your gut? Maybe it was wrong. Or how about this? What's one area of your life or business where you tend to overthink? And how could you start using your instincts a little bit more? Again, based on your experience, your training, your practice. Roy Dahl is watching. Good to see you, Roy. Yeah. We're talking about trusting our gut today, Roy. So I want you to prepare for success. Identify one area where you want to sharpen your instincts. What could it be? Whether it's decision-making, leadership, a skill you're working on. Commit to preparing thoroughly so that you can trust your gut when that moment presents. There's people on here that are starting a new business. They're trusting their gut. But they're also betting on themselves based on their training, their experience, their intuition. Yeah. Good morning, Roy. I would challenge you this. I got to challenge you. In the next 24 hours, the next day or so, make one decision. Just one decision quickly and confidently. No, we're doing this. We're going for it. Without overthinking it. Trust your gut. Could be a small thing. Like delegating something. Hey, what should I delegate? Get rid of. Or a bigger something like, moving forward with a project or an investment or a purchase. Phil McCormick is watching. Good to see you, Phil. And then after each decision, take 5 minutes and reflect. Say, how did that feel? What worked? What didn't? What can I do better next time? And this is how you build the confidence in those instincts, which are behind the trust your gut statement. All right. It isn't just trust your gut. Hey, we're going to put, $100 on black and let it ride. Spin the wheel. That's not what trust your gut is. It's one of the most powerful tools you have, your gut. It's only as strong as the work you put behind it. Prepare relentlessly. Act decisively. And don't let fear of failure hold you back. And even when you get it wrong, get back up and keep moving forward. Right? You're on the attack. It's easier to recover from a wrong decision than no decision at all. Tim Grover says, trust your gut. It knows what your head hasn't figured out yet. Right? I like that one. Right. Said right again. So today, commit to trusting your instincts in just one decision. Trust your instincts. Maybe share it in the chat. Pop it in there. I always say that. Josh Baker always shares in the chat. He's here. Share in the chat where you're going to trust your instincts today. Trust your gut. Look to your intuition to guide you through something, and then reflect on how that feels. See what happens. All right. That's what I had on trusting your gut. If you just got here, make sure you wish Wendy a happy birthday. That's the start, okay? Most important thing today. We had a 76 on the sleep score thing last night. Couple of cups of coffee deep. I'm ready to go. Got a busy day today. Coaching calls, a couple of contracting things to deal with. Wrestle a few things to the ground and stay positive. Got a lot going on, guys. Right? A lot going on. I'm trusting my gut all the time and doing things, transitioning to coaching full time. So when I talk about this stuff, it's not just like, hey, I read this in this book and it's cool to share. I'm doing it all the time. Walking the walk, trusting my gut, listening to my intuition, and the things that I've learned and gone through in 55 years. Right? I don't know if my mom's still on here, but she said, hey, the last 30 years has been your college education. She's right. Now let's put it to work. Make it work for us. Get active in our communities, guys. Check out our school groups, SKOOL. We'll put the link in. I did another video yesterday on our Edge Live event coming up on February 22nd in Portland. It's an in-person event. A couple of people have said it. Is that virtual? Is that online? No, it's Edge Live event in Portland. Yeah. Josh Baker's coming. Bring his wife all the way from Tulsa. We've got people that are hopping on an airplane to come to this event, guys. What does that tell you? It's going to be good. They expect it to be good, and we're going to bring the fire. The video I did was titled, Are You Stuck? And Steve Rosenberg challenged me to deliver to you guys what problem we are attacking at this event. And that's really what it comes down to for me, is getting people unstuck, personally or professionally, doing the same thing year after year, having your 25 look just like your 24 for no other reason than, well, you know, this is just the way we've always done it, so we'll just keep on doing it that way. What if you got in a group, got in a room with a bunch of people that didn't take your excuses, didn't listen to your shit that you started to believe that it comes out of your mouth? What if you got around some people who wanted you to win for the day? We'll get together Friday night. We'll be together all day Saturday. Those that want to will grab dinner or we'll grab something somewhere after the event, and there'll be plenty of chances to network and hang out. And then on Sunday, Bubba Hogan has challenged everybody to jump in the Atlantic Ocean. So we'll be doing a polar dip, and then we'll find a place to grab a big breakfast somewhere. Okay, so it's going to be a great weekend, not just a great day. So I hope you can join us. You guys from Maine that are watching this, we got a lot of people coming from around the country, and that ought to tell you something. No one else is doing this kind of thing in Maine. So hop on the train, grab your ticket. We'll put the link in the comments again. And also, I mentioned at the beginning, all of these videos live on YouTube. So we're streaming up to YouTube every day. So if you're getting your vehicle and you're like, hey, I know Bob did a video on that the other day, I'd like to grab that to save you from going through Facebook. Just go to the YouTube channel. I'll put that link in the comments as well. And if you haven't followed me on YouTube, I'd love it. I got like 247 or 43 followers. I'd love to get to 250. So that helps. I'm doing a video every day, so we get more engagement. Comment on them if you can. Comment, like, share, all that stuff. I appreciate it. If you appreciate me taking 20 minutes out of my morning every day to try to light you on fire, share this stuff and push it out any way that you can. I greatly appreciate it. Dave Saperco just jumped on. Yeah, Dave's coming to our event. So from Ohio, not from Westbrook. You come from Ohio. Okay, guys, I'll take you, beat you over the head with a stick. Sign up for the event. It's going to be a great day. Everybody that was with us last year came away with their hair on fire and loved it. So, and a lot of them are coming back this year for more. So got a bigger room, fewer speakers, but more experienced traveled speakers. These guys have spoken on the international stage. So it's going to be super cool. So anyway, guys, that's what I had for you today. Make sure you wish Wendy a happy birthday. I wish she was in a better spot, but she's recovering from her hip replacement surgery and doing well. Day 10, you know, she's like, you know, getting frustrated. I want to move. I got to get out of here. So I'm going to have to strap her to the roof of the Jeep and run her around town a couple of times, give her some fresh air. She's going to hit me for that one when I go upstairs. But I appreciate you all watching this all the time and sharing. This is like day 41 or so, and I'm having a blast. If you got a topic, something you'd like to hear about or hear me dive into or get my take on, throw it in there. DM me. And again, if you're stuck and if you think working with somebody one-on-one for the year or for a few months, whatever, DM me. If you don't know if coaching is for you, shoot me a message, send me a smoke signal. As I always say, I'm easy to find, and we'll get on a call and figure it out. So anyway, guys, that's what I had. Let's have a great Wednesday. Kick ass, take names, and take no prisoners. Let's get it done. We'll see you guys later.